your fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch your L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little what's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and made up. Yeah, made up. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I
Playoff football has once again returned to our nation's capital as you get a look inside Northwest Stadium here in Landover. Tonight, it's the second game here on this wild card Saturday, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Washington Commanders. It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 65 yards. And the Commanders will strike first here in this wild card matchup. A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at 45. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
So a nice run there, and I have to think a strong running game in the playoffs, maybe even more critical than the regular season. And if you go by the numbers, the man they have running it here, he was the best in the NFL.
And since he led the league in rushing yards, I think it means he's going to see the ball a lot in this game, too, because that's what they're built like. That's what they're built around. So I think the offensive line, the tight end, the wide receivers, everyone is coming together, wanting him to get the ball and get it off it, and they want to carve some holes out there for him.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
70, dragging 60, cut 19,
This to Laporta, right side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 3.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs,
38 yards. And the Lions respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
19, Warriors 70, 18, Fox 79 Broncos.
To throw is Daniels.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Third down and 1.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Let's go.
A first down carry for Henry. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Again, it's Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Derrick Henry from 17 yards out. And Washington has taken the lead. Carlson on for the PAT. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Detroit.
Throwing is Perkins. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 63 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Let's go now.
That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
19
Throwing now is Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Ready.
Running from the gun with Henry. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
You know that's a punt.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
60 back. Come on. Viking 18. Warriors 17. Check flag. 10 for 11.
Now Perkins. Oh, he's got him wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. These two teams all tied after one.
Okay, ready?
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
At the 60.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Trap 60 Maverick. 19.
To throw is Perkins. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 70 Ranger.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 78 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Let's go now. 77 Wolf. Check. Go street.
They'll run with Gibbs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
10-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19. Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. 18 Runner. 18 Pioneer. Kirk Knight.
Back to throw. Perkins. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Touchdown, Detroit.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Commanders 14. Jack Fox.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
70, 72.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
Here's Daniels.
3rd and 3.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
The tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
19 type, 19, 70 Rangers, 19 Lions.
Daniels looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Carlson now to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. It looks like they'll move things around here. Operating from the gun, Perkins. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down.
Here we
A
go.
gain of 16 yards. And the Lions.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80. 60.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Gibbs. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Ready.
That's good for Lions. First down.
Ready.
First and 10
Cowboy
at
80.
the 47-yard line.
Check. Panther. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. Warriors. 7. 18.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. 23 yards on the play. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Come on.
And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 17 yards.
60
And a Washington first down.
70 Rangers. 70
First and 10
Rangers.
at the
To the air goes Daniels. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Henry again on 2nd down. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the wall. 2nd and goal from the 1. Henry will score. Touchdown, Commanders. So his big first half continues. His 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. Carlson on for the PAT. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this pass. It's the 15-yard line and no further. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
Ready,
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Hey, pass. 18, 5 in.
Looking to throw. Perkins. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me, it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Cut 60.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's complete to the Porter. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line.
A good pickup there at 20 yards.
From Commander's territory now, it's first and 10
at the 41. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Let's go now. Personal leading. 18, Robert. 18.
Second and 9 now.
Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night.
And the Lions have taken the lead.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now Daniels. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. He's going to look downfield for Henry. He's got his man, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Third and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And just shutting him off there. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Washington. Derrick Henry, 51 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Hey, check that. Check that.
2nd and 7. At the 31.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Go! 19, Tiger, 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. Check smash, check smash. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Three. Ready, right?
Back to throw. Perkins. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. From the 21, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
19, Tiger, 19, go.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
70 Lions.
Watch twist.
Rig.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football, and what a nice gain on that play.
And the busy night for Henry continues. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Derrick Henry taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Commanders take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. And it looked like the operation got fouled up there. This ball was pushed to the right. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Lions have evened the ball game with a chance to take the lead here in the final minute of this third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that will put them on top here in the third. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Here we go.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out when they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He completes it to Hunter. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Come on. 19, 18. Mustang 19. Check. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19. Buffalo 18.
One quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
79 Bronx, 18 Rattler. Go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. Sixty Maverick. 18 Pioneer. 19 Lions.
Daniels going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Okay, we've seen plenty of games. We've been there before. They thought they had this one over with. If they could have stopped them right there on that down, now they've got to continue to play. That's going to be tough.
That's tough because it was such great coverage. They had them blanketed, especially there in the secondary, but, hey, took off and found a way. But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, that'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. So Washington now with an important two-point conversion attempt. Daniel's going to try and throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for two. And now the lead stays at 5. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And they'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Oweh. Inside the 10. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for Commanders touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people...
Oh, this is blocked. The Lions pick it up. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Boy, at this point, I don't know what's going on down there. You got guys running one way on the pick six, now running the other way to return the blocked extra point.
It's almost like that guy went this way, but the other guy went that way. And guess what? Both of them scored points.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Throwing after the interception. Perkins. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gibbs. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Trap 50. Ridge. 19 tight.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Panther 11.
Back to throw. Perkins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see them go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Hey, pass. 60 ball catch. Dragon 60. Go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 37.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
18, 5 years.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's another.
Lions.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Go street.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Trap 50. Cut 19.
Back to throw again. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Lions 51.
So down only 2 now. Still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And they'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Second and 7, operating from the 34.
Ready?
They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
19 seconds. Saturday Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
To throw is Daniels. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hunter. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Another nice play there, and they've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Commanders 1st down, and that should just about do it.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a 1st down.
Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee. The Commanders are moving on as we say goodnight, everybody. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long from our nation's capital.
Stealing my tone, stealing the chops like the that I'm on. I might go